Is it true that Jimin picked up Jungkook alone? Discover the truth and watch the ARMY's frenzied reaction. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news about BTS. Jimin arrived at the airport with a serious face, shouldering a large bag in one hand. While in the other he held the keys to the car that looked sparkling under the terminal lights. As if knowing that all eyes, both from the paparazzi, fans and the public, would be on her, she stepped calmly towards the exit. The next moments went viral. Jimin picked up Jungkook alone? A shocking moment that made the ARMY excited. Want to know how the full story is? Keep reading this article and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you can be the first to know all the latest developments around the most handsome and popular member of BTS. This incident started from rumors circulating among fans since a few days ago. Jungkook will return home from abroad after completing a personal task that is a mystery to the public. Since the morning, rumors of Jungkook's arrival have been rife. Fans have been wondering exactly when he will get off the plane, who will pick him up, and what his mood will be after a long absence from the group's official schedule. But all assumptions changed when photos and short videos surfaced on social media. Jimin, a figure usually accompanied by staff or bodyguards, could be seen queuing alone to enter the arrivals area with one definite goal in mind: to pick up Jungkook. Suddenly, the ARMY was stunned. Why is Jim alone? Is this intentional or is there a hidden reason behind it? Asked one fan on Twitter, followed by hundreds of replies ranging from joy to confusion to concern. I cried when I saw them together, another fan wrote, signaling how much enthusiasm and emotion came from just this one brief moment. How could one small scene trigger such a big reaction? What's really going on behind the scenes? This article will explore the background, ARMY's reaction, and the symbolic meaning behind Jimin's actions to pick Jungkook up alone, before discussing further. It should be noted that the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook has always been filled with warmth and familiarity. The four friends of the fourth generation are often in the spotlight when appearing together on the screen, showing a chemistry that is difficult for any duo to match. Despite this, it is rare to be seen picking up alone. Usually these two stars are always accompanied by a personal assistant or HYB's management team. Jimin's decision this time caused speculation. Is this a signal of more closeness than just group mates? Or is Jimin trying to convey a certain message to Jungkook and the public? To understand the context, we need to go back a few weeks. Jungkook is known to be undergoing a number of activities abroad, from secret music recording sessions, concept photos for an unannounced solo project, to some private events closely guarded by the agency. During Jungkook's absence, armies around the world were agitated. Did he manage to complete the commitment on time? How did the other BTS members react, especially Jimin, who from the beginning was known to be very protective of his adopted brother? All these questions were answered in a single moment captured on camera. Jimin waited patiently at the pickup point, wearing a black jacket that covered his face half, but still the glint of attentive eyes that he directed to the terminal exit shone. When the door opened, Jungkook appeared like a prince who had just returned to his palace. A slight smile was etched on his lips, but he also looked tired after a long journey. He smiled when his gaze met Jimin, as if taking off all the weight on his shoulders with just that warm gaze. The camera captures the moments when these two best friends stare at each other with an intensity that we rarely see. Without saying a word, Jimin handed over a small flower arrangement, a carefully selected flower, perhaps representing an expression of feelings and dojo respect for Jungkook's achievements. In an instant, netizens commented, "That flower definitely represents a lot of things." What does that mean? Is it a symbol of friendship or indicate something deeper? Shortly after the moment was uploaded, the hashtag #JiminJimpaJunk's solitude also skyrocketed in trending topics. Armies from Korea to America cheered, spreading interesting theories. Some say this is a sign Jungkook will soon release a new project titled JMK, which stands for Jimin and Jungkook. There are also those who guess Jimin is just being spoiled to Jungkook, a sign that the two stars are really inseparable. However, some of the more skeptical netizens attributed this moment to HYB's attempt to build an image of true friendship between the group members. Is this just a marketing strategy? As time went on, the rumors grew louder. Sources close to the agency said Jimin had been given special authority to pick up Jungkook without an escort. "This is the first time this has happened in their careers," said a fan who said he received the news from the production staff. However, there has been no official statement from HYB on this matter. Their relationship is often exposed to the media, but rarely like intimate moments at this airport. ARMY's reaction peaked not only because of their familiarity, but also because of the emotional nuances that felt so thick. In several TikTok uploads, fans recorded his facial expression turning into horror when he realized Jimin was willing to wait outside, picking up Jungkook without waiting for anyone's help. It was noted that there were several comments that read, "I want to be Jungkook. It feels so warm to be surrounded by love like that. Till my hands were shaking watching Jimin step. I cried with happiness." Some fans even wrote viral love letters, pleading for the two to immediately create content together to calm the restless hearts from that moment on. On the other hand, some preferred to speculate further. The issue of Taehyung not coming to pick up is a matter of debate. Where is Taehyung? Why isn't he there? Asked fans in the discussion forums. Taehyung, who is also known to be very close to Jungkook, was absent from the moment. Is this a sign of a split? Or is it just a coincidence that Taehyung's schedule clashed so much that he really couldn't attend? ARMY flocked to reveal Taehyung's schedule and estimate his logical possibilities. Some mentioned Taehyung was filming another show in Tokyo, which obviously left him unable to attend, shortly after the photos appeared. The comment columns on various platforms were filled with diverse theories and emotions. There are fans who praise Jimin endlessly. He is really a good big brother. May Jungkook be happy and healthy. Another highlighted Jimin's gentle gesture. Look at the way he opens the car door. Such a small treat already means a lot. However, not a few negative comments also appeared. Why should it be displayed like this? What would their image be as an idol if everything was arranged in such a way by the agency? This kind of criticism adds a layer of controversy, raising the question, how authentic is the moment, and to what extent is the agency involved in setting the scenario? Over the next few days, rumors circulated that BTS's upcoming reality show, purportedly titled Behind the Wings, would feature this scene as the opening episode. According to information from unofficial sources, the director had exclusive footage of the moment to present as proof of the strong emotional bond between the members. If true, this explains why surveillance cameras appear to have been waiting long before Jungkook's arrival. However, all these claims still need to be confirmed because there is no official confirmation. From the management side, HYB seemed to choose silence. Several media crews tried to ask the agency representatives for comments, but were answered only by a short phrase, "Get ready to see more exclusive moments in our upcoming program." The public interpreted the sentence as a form of indirect recognition that the moment of picking up Jimin Koltajuhan was filming a reality show. This actually adds to the anxiety and anticipation because the ARMY wants to witness the authenticity of the interaction of these two friends without any manipulation. The news got even hotter when some fans posted short videos showing Jimin and Jungkook walking together on the airport sidewalk. The background noise of the fans' whispers was clearly heard. "That's Jimin. Really?" shouted one of them, making the moment feel like the audience was watching a live documentary. In addition, the video also shows Jungkook's expression that looks relieved when he holds Jimin's hand, as if he wants to make sure that his return to his homeland is received affectionately. Looking at the closeness, no one doubted that the brotherhood between them was indeed special. After the photos of Jimin picking up Jungkook alone spread, various entertainment portals began to conduct in-depth coverage. One of them, a Korean online tabloid, launched an article with the title, "Does Jimin feel something is missing? Why did he have to pick Jungkook up alone?" The article contains interviews with several K-pop watchers who delivered an analysis of friendship dynamics and branding strategies. According to them, showing pure moments between members in informal situations is an effective way to maintain fan loyalty in the midst of intense industry competition. However, observers also warn that fans should not be too easily lulled by such an ideal image. Because all idols are not free from management contracts and strict rules governing the publication of personal profiles. On the side of the international community, especially in America and Europe, the ARMY is also no less excited. Fans on Reddit and Tumblr flooded the discussion page with various theories, from predictions about Jungkook's latest song to be titled Shelter, showing Jimin as a protector, to ideas about Jimin and Jungkook's joint project as a BTS subunit duo. Some speculate even more wildly, guessing that the two have actually been plotting a sudden comeback with the theme Brotherhood, characterized by this scene as a secret teaser. While much of it is just fan imagination, the numbers are so large that they add to the global buzz and expectations. As this news spread, not a few media also dug deeper emotional side. An entertainment drama journalist recounts the story of Jimin and Jungkook from the first day they met in HYB's rehearsal room in 2013. He wrote, "From the beginning, Jimin has always protected the innocent and shy Jungkook. Many forget that Jungkook was only 15 years old when he was a trainee, while Jimin was more mature and experienced. Now, after so many years together, the relationship is maintained to the point that it makes us cry a lot." This kind of quote went viral, marked by millions of likes and retweets, proving that the public does miss the humanity and true friendship behind the sparkle of the K-pop stage. This moment also sparked a reflection on the mental burden Idol was going through. When Jimin picked Jungkook up alone, he seemed to want to provide mental stability space for his younger brother. Faced with global pressures, sensational news, and hectic schedules, Jungkook often shows signs of fatigue and stress. In a short live video uploaded a few weeks ago, Jungkook was seen laughing stiffly while interacting with fans, then suddenly covering his face with his hands as if he didn't want to be seen. For an observant fan, it's an indicator that he needs a strong support system. Jimin presents himself as a reliable figure, a source of calm in the midst of a storm of publicity. Not stopping there, connoisseurs of conspiracy theories appear like mushrooms in the rainy season. Maybe Jimin is hiding the truth of their birth, one fan wrote on Twitter. Others linked it to a long-standing rumor that Jimin and Jungkook are 9 kids, a slang term that often appears in fandom, suggesting an almost inseparable closeness. Even if it's just a joke, it adds color to the conversation, making the initially simple news into a long series of stories that spark continuous curiosity. And then there are the more critical voices. Some commentators have highlighted that in the highly commercialized K-pop industry, there are no truly natural moments because every artist's movements are stipulated in the contract. "Don't be so naive," reads one comment. Every action, including picking up, could have been set by the PR team to build a certain narrative. This skeptical view implies that behind every familiarity we witness, there is an undeniable importance of branding and marketing. As the hype increases, a number of YouTube content creators have also spoken out. They made a long-form analysis video outlining hidden possibilities, from the potential of Jungkook's solo album scheduled for release, the emotional connection they want to highlight, to the discourse about BTS's new subunit. The titles of the videos are no less bombastic. Why did Jimin pick Jungkook up alone? This is the reason that will make you cry. The secret behind airport moments, Jimin and Jungkook, friendship or agency strategy? Fans cry knowing the reality of Jimin Jungkook's romance. All of this content is gaining millions of views in just a matter of hours, signaling the ARMY's seemingly never-ending passion when topics about their favorite personnel are discussed. But of course, not everything can be concluded in a short time. Different from tendentious headlines, there are articles that seek to balance analysis with concrete data. They searched Jungkook's flight schedule, for example, and found that the plane he was on had indeed landed around 2:30 a.m. Jimin arrived at the airport about an hour later, followed by a slight delay in Jungkook's immigration process. The briefing session with the security team finished behind the scenes at 3:15, and this is where Jimin stepped in. This technical information shows that while it looks dramatic, there is a neat logistical coordination behind it. Looking deeper, we can see the various layers of meaning behind Jimin picked Jungkook up alone. First, the brotherly side. While many fans consider idols to be just celebrities, this moment reminds them that they are still human beings with deep emotional ties. Second, the branding side. Making a small mistake in determining who to pick up can create tremendous buzz, providing an opportunity for agencies and the media to attract public attention. Third, the projection side of fans. ARMY actively fills the narrative with their own thoughts and feelings, showing how strong a sense of emotional ownership they feel towards Jimin and Jungkook. On this occasion, we also need to pay close attention to the reactions of the other BTS members. So far, there has been no official response from Taehyung, RM, Suga, V, or Jeon, but some of their Instagram story posts indirectly turned on the green light. RM posted an excerpt of a poem that read, "True friendship is tested in silence." Suga uploaded a funny short video with a cat filter, which fans interpreted as his way of avoiding drama at the airport. V posted a vintage photo of them with Jungkook, expressing longing. Jin shared a hilarious meme about Anna and I at Geese. Although relaxed, this reaction was enough to make ARMY feel that every member supported the Jimin Jungkook bond, even though not all of them were present in the physical moment. Meanwhile, music producers who have worked with BTS also commented. One of them, a veteran composer, revealed that he had seen Jungkook look pale in the studio just a few days before his departure. I know Jungkook has a lot on his mind. He may be home for family matters or personal safety, she said. This